Hello dear friends, Marco for your perfumes. This is episode 127 and today I'm reviewing by Maison Alhambra, which is under the supervision of Latafa. It's an EDP concentration that are bought online for 20 euros, $20 for 100 ml, 3.4 ounces. So please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, and of course tap the bell. So every time there's a new release, you will be informed. Okay, this is it. This is the box. This is the bottle. The box, by Maison Alhambra. EDP concentration, 100 ml, 20 euros, $20 for 100 ml, 3.4 ounces. Made in UAE. Here, the hologram of authenticity. Bye-bye. It's a clone, of course, of EDP and a little bit of the EDT. I adore this fragrance. It's a big surprise. I bought it a few months ago and I review it only now. This is eventually, you can wear it in the fall if you spray heavy, but it's more for the summer and the spring. But in the fall, if you spray 10, 12 sprays, no problem. I will compare it to Fakar Latafa or Fakar Black, like some people call it. It's a great clone, great clone. The bottle is amazing, heavy. The cap is also quite heavy, but not the best quality. It doesn't click perfectly in place. Don't hold it by the bottle, as I told you. The atomizer is nice. I love the scent. I love the DNA of the EDP of Y by Yves Saint Laurent. I know some people find it boring, not enough niche. I don't care for the snobs. The genre is aromatic fougère, and I love it a lot. The note on this one. On the top you got bergamot, apple and ginger. The apple and the bergamot and the ginger are very present. The three you can detect in the opening. In the heart you got sage and you got vetiver. Of course the notes are not complete, but you can basically scent each note. And in the base you got amberwood or amber. Okay, the picture of this fragrance. It's a fresh and sweet fragrance. This DNA I adore. It's 90% similar dupe. And if you compare it to Fakar by Latafa, which is basically under the same house, this one morphs a little bit from the OG. This one, after 3-4 hours, it's going in another direction, a little bit more green, a little bit. And this one stays and lasts 1 more hour, yes. And it's going on a sweet direction, on a sweeter direction with the amber note. I love both equally, but this one lasts 1 more hour and project a little bit more strongly. Let's basically spray Fakar on me, and again I will spray. The opening is quite similar in the air, but if you put your nose, the apple is a little bit more dominant on this one, but slightly. So basically, I like it a lot. It's a great release by Maison Alhambra. Not all of them are great, but this one for the price is amazing. It's 90% similar. Yes, 90% similar. And I wear it for a month. I have it a few months already. It's a compliment getter. As good as the OG. As good as the OG, yes. Okay, don't forget something. This one basically in the base you can scent even tonka bean. I don't scent tonka bean in the Fakar. Not that it's important, but basically this is basically the difference. I don't scent on both of them a lot of incense. It's quite light. And it's okay because on freshies you don't need incense, in my humble opinion. Okay, so they differ a little bit. This one is a little bit more sweet, more on the EDP, but it's a mix between the two. And this one, it's a little bit more on the EDT, but mixed on the two. I like them equally. This one lasts on me 6, sometimes 7 hours, so more than the other one. And for the price, it's a bargain. This was a picture of this fragrance. Okay, so another thing also, the lasting. If you spray 12 sprays, it will last 7 hours, but you need to spray 2 times on the same spot. It's a trick. Basically, the oil concentration will be more dense. So the last thing on this one, 5 hours on my skin, 8 sprays minimum, and 7 hours on my cotton shirt. I will give it a note of 8.5 out of 10. I remind you, it's a freshie. Projection, 1.5 meter for 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours around me, so I gave it a note of 8.5 out of 10. Sillage, it's a nice, moderate sillage, but you can send it. I will give it a note of 7 out of 10. Season, summer, spring, and eventually the fall. If you spray heavy, I will give it a note of 8 out of 10. Demography, from 12 years old until 99 years old, I will give it a note of 9.5 out of 10. Value proposition, it's a 9.5 out of 10, yeah. Compliment factor, I received a lot of compliment with this one. It's a compliment getter. So, of course, spray heavy if you want a compliment. 9, 10 sprays, don't be shy. It's cheap, so come on, don't be cheap. 9 out of 10 compliment getter. Occasion, it's an all occasion. It's very versatile. It's a versatile fragrance. I'll give a note 9.5 out of 10. Similarities, of course, why Yves Saint Laurent EDP a little bit more than EDT for the similarities, and as a clone, I will give it a note of 9 out of 10, and it's 90% similar. So the note I will give on here by Maison Alhambra is 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, yes, because it's a bargain for what you get for the price. It's a quality fragrance, not synthetic at all. You don't feel a synthetic fragrance, even if the Y by Yves Saint Laurent is also a synthetic fragrance. So should you buy it? Should you consider it? Or should you avoid it? Blend buy this one. My word, blend buy. Thank you very much. It was episode number 127. Marco for your perfume. I was presenting you today here by Maison Alhambra. Bye bye.